Hi everyone, it's Calvin. As you can tell, I have lost my voice, but let's not let that stop us from talking today. I got an email from Daniela who asks me, she tells me, I don't know what to do. She wants to teach this course and she wants to use some Plero for it, obviously, but she is saying that she doesn't know how to do it. And here's the thing, whenever I hear someone say, I don't know how to do it, immediately my mind goes to, that's not true. You're scared. I think that's a really solid rule of thumb is when someone tells you they don't know how to do it, it's just that they're scared of something. And so you can tell them give them how-tos all day long, but if you don't address the underlying fear, then it's not gonna do anything for them. So thankfully, in the very next paragraph, Daniela goes on to say, yes, I'm a perfectionist, and if I launch a product, I want it to be good. So there we go, boom, perfectionist. Being a perfectionist is something that I see all the time. I know it for myself, and I see it in a lot of customers, and it's the number one way that you can sabotage yourself. So here's what being a perfectionist means. It means that you are afraid of making a mistake, of doing something wrong, maybe of people being upset because something is not up to some standard somewhere. But the thing is, living life is making mistakes. We're making tons of mistakes all the time. It is the only way that you can learn. You can never learn anything without making mistakes. That's how it works. You can't learn to drive a car without doing something wrong at some point. And secondly, the perfectionist fear is all about protecting your ego, from being hurt because you did something wrong. It does nothing of service to other people. So if you find yourself with any kind of perfectionist tendencies, you want to get rid of that right away. Just at any time that you notice this perfectionist voice pop up in your mind, you just go, nope, that's not important. What is important is to be of service. How can I serve my customers? How can I serve my audience? How can I share what I have to share and make a difference to other people? That's what you want to focus on every single time. The perfectionist is really a persona that lives inside your head and feels good. The trouble with being a perfectionist is that it feels like you're being really good. Oh, I'm just a perfectionist. It's almost like a humble brag. Oh, I'm so good that I'm just a perfectionist. Just want everything to be perfect for you. But it's not good. It's not good for you, and it's not good for other people. Get that idea out of your head that somehow it's something that you can wear as a badge of honor to be a perfectionist. It's really a very, really, very selfish thing to do in the most unhelpful, unhealthy possible way that you can be selfish. It's rude. Don't do it. What selfishness is a voice that lives inside your head that feels like the good person that is just trying to improve you and make you better. But the thing is that voice needs you to mess up again and again so that it has something to do, so that it can show you how good it is at helping you become better. So being a perfectionist actually is going to make you make more mistakes than not doing the perfectionist thing. So I hope I've given you enough reasons to let go of your inner perfectionist. It really has to go. With that out of the way, look at the how-to. So the way to do this is just take the simplest, smallest possible thing that you can do that has the biggest impact on your audience and the people that you're trying to serve, and on you and on the business, and that forces you to challenge something that is scary and unknown. And just get that done. Just get that piece done. Don't try to do everything all at once. Just do the simplest, smallest thing that you could possibly do. My first online course was in 2008, and it was a product called Productivity for Programmers. It was 45 minutes long. All I had to do was record the audio. My friend Jeffrey sent me a microphone and a stand and a pop shield and all these things. I just had to record the audio and then send it to him, and he put some slides on it, and he sold it for me, and it's still making me money to this day. And it still took me months to create, because when I finally sat down and recorded it, it took me 2 hours, but or even less maybe. But it took me months and months to get to the point where I was ready to record it because I was just too freaking scared. I was so scared of what everybody would think, and did I know enough about this, and I was like enough of an expert and blah 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 and all that stuff. And making the product, had I made the product 10 times bigger, I think that would have been like even more of a challenge, and even had taken even longer. So really don't, set yourself up for success by making the smallest, simplest thing. Get that done, get that out into the world, and then you can do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And you can always improve on it. You can always make it better. As long as you connect with people and you say the things that they need to hear, you understand how you're serving them, why they're interested in learning whatever it is that you have to teach, and you do it effectively and you make a change in their lives, they're not going to come and say, oh, but this and that and the other thing wasn't good enough. That only happens if you don't do that basic thing of really serving people in the way that they need to be served and they want to be served. Get that right, and the other stuff is just icing on the cake. And icing is great. It's delicious. So add that after you've got the fundamentals down. All right, Danielle, that was my answer. And thank you so much for writing, and have a wonderful day. And I hope that next time we meet, I'm going to have a better voice. All right, thanks for listening and watching, and take care. Bye.